Growing up with Zaidi, he always taught all of us the importance of life and family. I remember every Yom Kippur Zaidi telling us that we have no idea what it is to have to daven to Hashem for something. Zaidi always taught us the importance of loving life, of living every day, not a holiday, a birthday, or anything went by when he didn't give Bubby a beautiful present. Life was so precious and important to Zaidi, and we've learned so much from him, and we're so lucky to have him here with us to talk about his experience. We love you, Zaidi.
We love you too. It is not easy for me to talk, but I'm going to try to say the best what I can. I got a letter from the Hungarian government that I have to go to Kőszeg. Kőszeg was a Dunántúl village, big village, near Austria. And sometimes I used to watch how the American planes used to come and bombard those places. In one even, they shot down one. What can I tell you? It wasn't easy. I just want to tell you a few things because I don't have koyach to talk much. I want to tell you that I got the letter, I should be there. And I went there. We arrived there about 150 people. And they took us to a barrack, and I rented a place where I used to live, and I used to go to Budapest and do some business. And I used to make a living, not a big living, just a nice living too. And then I went to Arad. Arad was a Jewish city because they didn't take all the Jewish people from Arad. And I rented, and I got to know a very nice girl. And I used to be, her mother loved me. She loved me too, but she was a girl. If she saw that another bride got a diamond ring and I didn't buy her a diamond ring, she started to complain. Anyway, I went to Prague. In Prague, the capital city of Czechoslovakia. And in Prague, I went to another place where there was a first store, and I told the people that this first store is going to be mine, because they took it away from my parents. And they had to give me every week some money for that store. And I make a living from this. What else?
How you went to Israel and you were on the boat and then you were in the Israeli army. What's wrong?
My stomach.
Do you need a break?
No,
I think he needs a break.
I don't need a break. You need a break.
Okay, it's
Can I
not-
sit here?
You don't have, none of us have to sit.
I went with my friend to West Germany, and in West Germany, to be unique, and there was a lot of Jewish people there. The government supported, not the German government supported us. The UNRWA supported us. And I took from Czechoslovakia a lot of things, and I put it on by my friend in Germany. And then I went back to pick up the rest of the things what I had. And I came to Prague, And I saw a friend of mine, and he yells at me, Bensi, Bensi, Bensi. And he added, Bensi, Bensi, Bensi. And I asked him, what's new? He says, there is a new train on the station there, and they're going to Israel. I left everything, and I ran to the station. I came to the station, and they are telling me there is no more place. I told them, I'm not going down. And I didn't go down, and we started to move the train. They made me papers there. And I started to go down with the train to Paris. We come to Paris, I find out that I have some relatives in Paris. I went to see them, nicht gesucht. And I saw them there, they were very nice to me. Anyway, we were there in that place 3 weeks. And after the 3 weeks, we went to the Antwerp. In Antwerp, there was ships, a lot of ships there in the ocean. And everybody started to say, this is the ship, what's going to be ours, this is the ship. And then we started to move to the ship. And it was a little ship with bridges. I don't know if you know what a bridge is. A bridge is made like this. And there you sleep, and you talk, and you do whatever you want. And the ship started to move to Israel. And we moved 17 days and 17 nights to Israel. In the middle of the way, there was a storm, and the whole food got salty. But we eat the salty food. We come to Israel. I could make a long story for you, but I cannot talk too much. And we came to Israel, and the people who moved the ship, the drivers in the ship, yeah, they disappeared. I don't know who they disappeared in Haifa, in the ocean. And the English army came up. They didn't know that we are, they were thinking that this is merchandise, a merchandise ship. And they took us up from that ship, and they put us in another ship. And this is the last ship what they didn't send to Cyprus. We had it not bad there in Aslis, because the English army took care of us, and they gave us food and everything. But people used to go to shower, and a lot of people, they used to go together to shower, you know. And there was one person who never went with us. And one of the people, us, said to the guy, why don't you come with us? He said, I don't feel to go. But once he went in and he watched them, and he saw that he has a stamp here, SS. You understand? You know what SS was. And they wanted to kill him, but the English army came and they took him away. We never saw him again. Then they asked me, what do I want to do? Well, I told them I want to go to Jerusalem, because there maybe I find some work. I went to Jerusalem. I was there half a day. No, I slept over there. And I think, what am I going to do here? And I go out and I go to the boss and I tell the boss, Toriditi be'emtza Tel Aviv. That means put me down in the middle of Alibi, Verhof Alibi. He put me down of Verhof Alibi, and I give a look, I see a shell-it. A shell-it is a sign. An island there first, you know, Fourier shell. And I go up there, and I tell him, Mr. Leylander, can you give me a job? I'm here, I just arrived. Yeah, start to work. I start to work, I went out, I looked for a hotel. In the Rehov Nachman Binyamin, there was a hotel, and for a quarter I was sleeping over. And I used to wash my clothes, I used to iron my clothes, I used to do everything. And I used to work, but I worked very hard to make a living. It wasn't easy.